Okay, so here we go. We're going to be making our crispy oven baked baby back pork ribs for you today. It's our favorite, one of our favorite recipes. We eat it all of the time here. So we start with a rack of baby back ribs. I like to, when I go to the store, if they're ever on sale, I stock up. Like I'll buy 3 or 4 racks and just keep them in the freezer.
Are you pulling the membrane off?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so Brad's working on this. We have got, most of you probably know. On the back side, on the exposed rib side of the baby back ribs, there's a membrane. So we like to remove it. It's not necessary, and sometimes it's a little harder than others to pull it off. But basically, you just find a piece of it that you can liberate from.
Grab it with a paper towel. It makes it so much easier.
That's right. So you'll get a lot better grip or traction or something that'll help you hold on to that piece of membrane. And if you can get a good grip on it, it just slips right off like that. Ta-da! Okay, excellent. Now, just so you know, it's just me and Brad here. We don't have any kids, so we are cooking for 2. And between the 2 of us, we can't polish off a whole rack of ribs by ourselves. So we're just going to cut this into 2 racks, and we're just going to prep one for dinner today, and then the other one we're just going to save, and we'll cook it another time. Did you wash your hands?
Yeah.
Brad, go wash your hands. Oh my God. Y'all, I don't even know. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine. He's washing his hands now. Come on back, doll. Tell the folks what you're doing.
Okay, so, this is super easy. Nature seasoning.
I love this seasoning so much. Here, show them here so they can get a good look at it. You've probably seen it in your store. It's available in your spice section with all the other seasoned salts. This is our particular favorite. We've played around with quite a few different seasoning salts, but this is our favorite. It's got onion, salt, pepper, onion, garlic, parsley, and celery salt, which I think is the flavor that we really like with this pork recipe. So that's our seasoning of choice, but you could use whatever you like. Hey, if you've got salt and pepper, just use salt and pepper. If you want to try a different seasoning like Greek seasoning, or if you want to do herb crust, or if you want to do maybe barbecues. Are you doing both racks?
Yeah, I'm going to do both.
Okay, we're just going to go ahead and do them both because we can certainly gnaw on these pork bones later for a snack.
It's Memorial Day.
It's Memorial Day weekend. I don't know if we mentioned that or not, but it is the Saturday before Memorial Day, and we are cooking at home and hanging out and having cocktails and pork ribs and yummy stuff. So, so Brad has seasoned. You want to season liberally, like more than you think. If I had to guess, I would say probably you use maybe a tablespoon per half rack, right? So if it's a full rack, maybe a tablespoon per side. It's just more than you think. But if you're using straight salt and pepper, just watch the sodium. So then the trick to making these crispy is
Flour.
All-purpose flour. We just give it a dusting. You don't have to use a sifter. We do because we're fancy. And it makes Brad look super cool and chefy.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing an excellent job, by the way.
Thanks, love.
You look cute today. Did I tell you that?
Yeah.
He does. I'm going to get this extremely sharp knife out of the way just to make sure we don't have any incidences that can be recorded and used later in a court of law.
Okay. I think we're good.
So, and also the trick here is make as big of a mess as you possibly can, like Brad is doing. I don't know. It somehow makes it taste better.
I think it does.
Yeah, for sure.
Missed a spot.
Yeah, try to get as much coverage as you can. But again, this is not an exact recipe. Feel free to take liberties with the seasoning. You can be as thorough or as lax as you want with the flour, but do get some flour because honestly, this really is the trick that makes it crispy. So I'm gonna pick this up, and Brad's gonna swap it out for our baking sheet. Now you want to use a you want to use a baking sheet that has a, you know, like a liner, so the grease will drip through, so it doesn't like sit in, because this is going to let off. This is going to release a bunch of fat in the pan, and you don't really want it sitting in the fat. So I only sprayed this because I thought we were doing half rack, so you might want to spray it a little bit more. We're just using all-purpose spray, Pam, or whatever you've got, just to make sure it doesn't stick.
I think we're good.
You're so good at that. Okay, so then you just place your racks on the cooking sheet. I'm gonna get this out of the way now. And then you give it a spritz just on top, just a light coating of oil on the top of your ribs. That also helps with the browning and the crisping. Beautiful. Okay, so while Brad cleans up, I'm gonna pop these in the oven. It's a preheated 425-degree oven, and you're gonna pop it in there and forget about it for an hour. Couldn't be simpler, so here we go. $425 degrees. We'll see you in an hour, buddy. And cut. End scene. Okay, so it's been an hour. We just pulled the ribs out of the oven. Look at these beauties. Well, we didn't just pull them out because I wouldn't be able to touch it like this. They've been sitting here for about 10 minutes or so. Look how beautiful. Golden brown and delicious. Did we tell you? I'm so excited. Okay, Brad, I'm going to have you cut these up.
All right. And you might wonder why I've got some mechanics gloves. I've got a buddy named Gabe that taught me this trick at a barbecue cook-off. You do a mechanics glove, and then you get a regular latex glove, put it over the mechanics glove. I may or may not tear the latex gloves. I didn't.
Oh my God, look at that, like a pro. Dr. Montgomery.
So you can grab really hot stuff without burning your hands. So if you're doing briskets or pork butts or something like that, look at that. Just super tender.
Y'all.
I mean, it's like a deep fried rib.
Oh my God, y'all. It's so good. I cannot wait to tuck into these. I'm hungry too. I really haven't eaten today.
Well, there you go.
I had a handful of chips while I was waiting on the ribs. So it's super healthy.
All right. So then for presentation, just kind of for fun, I like to make a ribamid.
Can I see what you're doing? Let me see if I can. That camera's not capturing it. Let me tilt so y'all can see what he's doing. He's making a rib pyramid, or a ribamid as he likes to call it.
So there you go. And then you got the ends are kind of super crispy.
Ooh, that's my part. I get the ends.
Ta-da.
Okay, Brad, why don't you finish up this second rack of ribs and then we'll sit down and eat.
I don't know if ribamids are scoochable. Oh.
Well, you don't have to carve this one. You can just leave it there for now. Let's eat. Give me that.
You get the top one.
Oh, I have to have it. Y'all, look at this. Can you see that? Can you see how crispy and golden brown that is? It's so delicious. I can't wait to tear into that. Well, we did it. We made our one of our very favorite dishes. Our they're not deep fried. They taste deep fried. Crispy oven fried baby back ribs.
It's not barbecue, but it's really, really good.
It's really, really good. So cheers. Thank you. Good job, babe. Mwah. Thank you for watching. If you like what we did today, please subscribe to our channel and look for more videos. We're anxious to share our recipes with you. And we hope you like them. Please feel free to comment below. Let us know if there's anything you'd like for us to try. And we will respond as best we can. Right?
We did it.
We did it. This was our first video, y'all, just a reminder. So we know it's awful, but
So be kind.
Please be kind. I know. We'll get better over time. So cheers. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time. Remember to live, love, and eat. Kiss. Happy that. It's all good.
Oh, it's still recording.
Oh, sorry. Where'd you go? You don't know where you went? That's so good.
It's delicious.
Oh, good. I love